Good day, my name is Rogelio M. Kimani Jr. from BSIT-3E, and I'm presenting the introduction of our research work, which is e-voting system. E-voting system applies in Colegio de Montalban, and it was school-based research. Implementing new technology in a whole election process is very challenging because it requires many years of planning, detailed structures, and lots of trust on the entire system of e-voting provides an opportunity for solving the problems of traditional elections for such as vote counting, missing stumps, and fake voters, and etc. The use of electronic voting is usually seen as a way to increase the efficiency of elections and the public trust in elections management. When used correctly, e-voting technology can increase ballot security, speed, and processing of results. So, the main priority of our research is wherein we can upgrade the current voting system in our school, and which is the e-voting system. And by providing the e-voting system, the election is much more efficient and much more trustful, and provide more reliable numbers of votes. And that's all for our introduction. And the project context. E-voting is a mechanism for improving the effectiveness of entire electoral process. Many of the school technologies to ensure the fair elections, save time, and produce results that are much more objective. When adopting e-voting system in a school, there is a various issues and obstacles that need to resolve, as well as some worries that are related to this technology. It is highly difficult to integrate new technologies into an electoral process, since it calls for years of careful preparations, well-structured strategy, and a lot of conviction in the system as a whole. E-voting offers a chance to address issues with traditional elections procedures such as voting, counting, missing stumps, false voters, and etc. to demonstrate to the school the degree of internal technical progress is a critical goal when introducing new technology.
Hello, my name is Silito F. Mendoza, and I'm presenting the purposes and description. Let's go. Purpose and description. The e-voting system can be useful, however, only for Colegio de Montalban students, but also for those who are employed to ensure that public votes is counted and that elections are fair. Students are learning the current voting system inside of the classroom, creating, managing, and operating secure web voting gateway will be the main expense and emphasis of this. Therefore, it will also result in less effort and labor-intensive work. Voting will be simply and more convenient for more people as whole especially in those remote places. Make them easier, better, and more convenient for everyone involved, and cast your vote carefully. Because it's safe and secure to generalize the system, including final tallies needed in every voting system online. Store personal information in less concern. Updated the vote totals for each participant who voted for their candidates. Reduce paper consumption. Confirm that users are eligible to vote. Track the status of electronic voting system at Colegio de Montalban and their report. Keep their documents in the system database of hours of copy. The system will only cover participant and candidate records that been verified. Doesn't enable outsiders or strangers to vote. Files cannot be printed automatically with the final record. They can only be printed by authorized worker. Data holds data solely from the primary server of Colegio de Montalban electronic voting system. Restrictions apply.
The general objectives. The project developers aim to develop our e-voting system, implementing an automated voting machine system in Colegio de Montalban in order to save gathering information, reduce record, patience, complete, less accessible, accurate reports, and proper file management in the voting system. Aim to upgrade the voting system from the Colegio de Montalban from manualized to computerized operations.
Scope and limitation. The e-voting system can be helpful not only for the student in the Colegio de Montalban, but to those who are working inside the school. It is focused on studying the existing system of voting to make sure that people vote is counts for fairness in elective position. It also will produce less effort and less labor inside. As the primary cost and focus primarily on creating, managing, and running a secure web voting portal, increasing number of voters as individuals will find it easier and more convenient to vote, especially those isolated areas. Make them work easier, better, and convenience for all participants and vote them wisely. Store personal information less worry because it is safe and secure to generalize the system, including print the final counts needed in every voting system online. Update the vote number counts in every participants voting their candidates. Consume less paper and verify if users are qualified to vote. Tracking the status of the e-voting system inside the Colegio de Montalban and their reports as well. Maintain their documents to our soft copy of database of the system. The system will cover, verify, participant and candidate record as well. Doesn't allow to vote outsider or unknown people. File cannot be printed automatically. The final record always allow authorized personnel only, and it can be printed by the others. Data holds the records only from the main server of the e-voting system of the Colegio de Montalban. Restrictions are limits.
Hello, good afternoon, Rox Pitano. Definition of terms. E-voting system, electronic voting, also known as e-voting, is voting that uses electronic means to either aid or take care of casting and counting ballot. Depending on the particular implementation, e-voting may use standard electronic voting machine, also called EVM, or computer connected to the internet online voting. Sistema ng e-voting. Ang elektronikong pagboto na nakilala rin bilang e-voting ay pagboto na gumagamit ng mga elektronikong paraan upang tumulong o pangalagaan ang paghahagis at pagbibilang ng mga balota. Depende sa particular na pagpapatupad ng e-voting ay maaaring gumamit ng standalone electronic voting machine, tinatawag ding EVM, o mga computer na connected sa internet online na pagboto. Candidate: a person who apply for job is not nominated for election. Isang taong nakikibahagi sa isang bagay. Kandidato: online refers to the when an electronic device is on and connected to other device such another computer, a network, or device such as printer. More recently, the term online has come to mean connected to the internet. Tumutukoy sa kapag ang isang elektronikong aparato ay naka-on at nakakonekta sa iba pang aparato tulad ng isang computer, isang network, o isang aparato tulad ng printer. Kamakailan lamang terminong online ay ang ibig sabihin na connected sa internet. Next, automated computers without needing human control. Yun yung mga computer ng hindi nangangailangan ng control ng tao. Voting. Voting is a method for a group such as meeting or an electorate in order to make a quantitative decision or express an unusually following discuss, debates, or electoral campaign. Democracies elect holder of high office by voting. Ang pagboto ay isang paraan para sa isang grupo tulad ng isang pagpupulong o isang electorate upang makagawa ng kolektibong desisyon o sa paghayag ng opinyon na kadalasang kasunod ng mga talakayan, debate o kampanya sa halalan. Ang mga demokrasya ay naghahalal ng mga may hawak ng mataas na katanungang pamigitan ng pagboto. Computerized operation: to control, perform, process, or store system operation or information by means or in an electronic computer or computers. To equip with automate by computers to computerize a business. Upang kontrolin, isagawa ay proseso o na-imbak ang isang system operation o informasyon sa pamagitan ng o sa isang electronicong computer o mga computer upang magbigay ng kasangkapan o automotive sa pamamagitan ng computer upang i-computerize ang isang negosyo.